Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got laid off again, maybe like 5 days ago because of COVID, and now I got some spare time. I'll probably work on some stuff out here. I haven't been out in the garage in a while. And our central vac, I guess it was, this bottom tank was leaking or something like that, so it blew dust shit everywhere, which sucks. It's nice to walk out to. A few things I want to get done. Probably it's not all going to be done like within this month, January, but throughout the winter I'd like to work on some stuff. But for sure in the next day or two I'm going to install the short shifter. Got this on Facebook Marketplace. It was supposed to be from CS Tuning, but I think I got scammed a tiny bit because someone else bought it from the same seller, I guess, and they messaged me, and so we're pretty sure that it's from AliExpress. Which, I mean, I don't think I paid that much for it. I'll put how much I paid when I look it up after, but I don't think it was that much, so I don't know. Would be nice if it was from EC Tuning, but it is what it is, I guess. I think there's some bushings in here, but not all of them. I was gonna order the bushing kit from Diesel Geek. I think their bushings are poly, and they got the first gear getter, which I think I'm having problems with first gear on this because I would try to put it in first and it would like lock itself out sometimes, and then if I would get it in first it would grind like crazy. When I took it to the shop where I got them to weld the pipe in place where the cat was after I got it recertified, safety certified, I want to get the pipe welded back in. I asked them if they could take a look at it, and they said they couldn't find any issues with it. So I think he also bled the clutch too. That might have been an issue, but I think it might just be the bushings. I locked the shifter in the home position. How you do that is you push the shifter down, and while you're doing that, that little lever right there, you push that lever in, and then you lock it in the lock position. It's in the lock position right now, up, so you push it down, and then when you push that little lever back in and then turn it, you should feel it kind of bite a bit. You might have to put a little bit less tension when you're pushing down on the lever to get it to lock into place. You push it down and then lift it up a tiny bit, and then it should fit in there. So yeah, that's locked. There's a lot of slop, so I'm hoping with the bushings and the new short shifter, and I think it'll clear up a lot of the slop. Well, it should if it's new bushings, but like that's a lot of slop. Clutch is all the way in and it's locked, so that's a lot of side-to-side slop. Could be that bushing that's right there where the first gear getter is, but when I get in there and I change it, I really want to change all the bushings, even the cable bushings, but yeah, we'll get there when we get there. I want to weld a AN fitting on the valve cover so I can do maybe braided lines for the oil catching. And I kind of mocked this up just to kind of see how it would work. It looks like crap, but if I weld the AN fitting onto the valve cover, and I can paint the valve cover while it's off, and then I'll get some AN lines and braided lines and kind of plumb that up properly. I want to mount this intake properly. Just not sure how I'm gonna do it, and if I don't want to lift it up too high or else it'll nick like it did there. It sucked to close the hood and then it nicked. So I'm gonna figure out some way to mount that properly. I also got this. It's a tuning box for an ALH. It plugs into the injection pump line off the pigtail. So yeah, that'd be cool to kind of work on. I wanna, while this is jacked up and on jack stands, I wanna maybe create some sort of skid plate. I want to remove the dip off the wheels so I can paint them in the spring. Kind of fix if any of it's curbed or whatever. I think there might be a couple spots where it was curbed previously. So yeah, I want to do that. I really want to roll the fenders. They're really starting to pull down a lot from the coilovers. There's a big lip there. No, that sucks. Alright. Yeah, it's starting to pull. Oh, there's no room in here. Yeah, here you can really see it. Yeah, right there. And these are cheap aftermarket fenders, so they're really thin. Just gotta figure out where I can get I don't want to buy a fender roller because I don't know. I wouldn't get enough use out of it, so I'll probably put a posting and see if anyone will rent me theirs. What else? So in the spring, I'm for sure, I think I decided I'm gonna raptor line it. I think that'd be the best option. Because painting, I don't know. I don't trust myself to paint. I know it's gonna look like crap, and raptor lining I think is more forgiving. And another cool thing that I might do is the hood scoops on the Subaru Legacies. Apparently they look really good on the Golf hoods. I'll put a picture up of one that I found online right now. I think it looks pretty cool. And if I'm gonna be raptor lining it, I can kind of do whatever bodywork I want and not really have to worry about too much. So yeah, this way I can kind of grind things down, Bondo, whatever, and not have to worry about getting it fully smooth and getting it painted and stuff. But oh, that's a new dent. I think I did that pulling the seats out, or passenger seat. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut out some of these spots if I'm gonna be raptor lining it. That's where those were on there and I pulled it off. So I'm probably gonna have to cut out all that. On the driver's side, it's really bad. Look at that. It's nasty. Oh, this thing's a shit box. Another pretty cool thing is I bought Recaro seats off of Facebook Marketplace. They're in really good shape. None of it's faded, it's just that's the way the camera's picking it up. On all four of these upper bolsters, some of them were ripped more than others, and then they were patched. Like the guy just restitched them. there's a guy down the street from me. He's got an upholstery shop, so I contacted him and I gave him to him, and he stitched them for me, pulled the cloth off and redid them all. Turned out really good. He charged me 200 bucks, and then I paid 250 for them overall. So 450 for my Recaro seats. I don't know, it's not that bad. They're going for a lot, so I think I got a pretty good deal. So yeah, I'd like to install those. I ended up selling the passenger side. I think it'll make it easier to install that short shifter. Yeah, the short shifter is going to be a pain in the ass to install because you gotta drop the whole shifter assembly down from the bottom, so you gotta move the exhaust out of the way, you gotta move the heat shields, and yeah, it's just a pain. But that's for sure something that I want to do, because the travel time in that shifter for when you're driving is insane. What else? Oh, I made a little bit of an investment into the channel. I bought a GoPro. Wanted something else that I can film with other than my phone, and a lot of the videos that I post, they're mainly from like a POV perspective, so I think a GoPro would be the best option. Plus it might give me a little bit more incentive to film while I'm working, because I don't have to hold the camera. I could just put it on the head strap or on a chest strap and just go from there. Yeah, it's a GoPro Hero 7 Black. Yeah, I think that should be good. So when I install this, yeah, it'll make a big difference when I go to install that short shifter, because I gotta crawl underneath the car and it'll be really hard to see everything, and I'll have to film, and yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, so stay tuned for that, and I should be doing that this week, hopefully, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.